Welcome back, guys. This week we're going to be diving into equal shares. So let's look at the scenario. 3 people share 5 cookies. Using my basic facts, I know that I can't just divide 5 cookies equally among the 3 people. So there are my 5 cookies. So we could do one person gets 2, one person gets 2, and one person gets 1. But that's not an equal share. So equal shares mean that everybody gets the exact same amount. So how do we do that? Well, I'm going to draw this a little bit bigger so you can see it better. But these are my 5 cookies. And I know I have 3 people. That tells me that I can take each of these cookies and divide it into 3 parts. So let's do that. So now each person gets 1 piece of this cookie. Each person gets a piece of this cookie. Each person gets a piece of this cookie. And then our last one. So now each person gets a little piece of each cookie. Let's figure out how many pieces that they'll get to get a piece. So person 1, person 1, person 1, person 1, person 1, person 2, person 2, person 2, person 2, person 2, and then person 3, person 3, person 3, person 3, person 3. So now I need to know how many pieces will they each get. So when I'm looking at this, I know that I took 5 whole cookies and I divided it into groups of 3. That's what our problem is telling us. But now let's really expand apart what that is. So I'm going to put person 1. And person 1 is getting 1/3 of this cookie. But he's also getting 1/3 of our second cookie, and 1/3 of our third cookie, 1/3 of our fourth cookie, and 1/3 of our 5th cookie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies. So that's what person 1's getting. But person 2 is also getting the same exact amount. And person 3 is also getting the same amount. But how can I write this in a more simplified form? Well, person 1 is getting 5 1/3 pieces. So now we need to know how many pieces that is. Well, since they all have a common denominator of 3, we can add our numerator. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/3. Our multiplication just means I have 5 groups of 1/3. And so our final answer is 5/3. And so person 2 would get 5/3, person 3 would get 5/3, and person 4 would get 5/3. So each person gets 5/3 of the 5 cookies. And if we were to change that into a mixed number, we would get 1 2/3 pieces of cookie. Alright? We'll have another video in just a second.